Welcome back to my downstairs storage department. Alright, round one was a couple of weeks ago. What a ball, had a fun time. I did 2 skids of the day, which is pretty low, but I've been trying to save the car because I really can't bother building another motor. So I went out for a practice skid, sent it pretty hard, pulled off a backwards tip in, which was mint. It's something I've wanted to do for ages, so rather, if those don't know what that means, rather than turn right into the pad, you follow it, you treat the pad as if it's a single lane road in width. So you stay hard on the wall and then skate out and around the wall and back up. I'll drop the video of that here. Yeah, cool. So sorry about the quality of the video. It's literally all I have. I'm pretty stoked with that whole skid in total. It was fun. It was probably my best to date, without a doubt. And I don't have any good footage. Anyway, I then smashed some new tyres on it, went out for my scored run, and from the point of sidestep the clutch, it didn't feel right. Now, it still pulled off an awesome skid, still got the tyres off. I pulled off second place for the day, or second place in my class, I think 11th overall for the day, which for the first round of the season, you're killing it. I'll drop the video of it here actually. So yeah, it was pretty good. I'm not at all unhappy, but as usual, cars are never reliable. Had an issue where it was blowing horrendous amounts of smoke. I mean, it used like 1.5 litres of oil per set of tyres. Thanks to my mate Dave for loaning me some oil for starters. And what I've either put it down to, it's either got killed piston rings, which I don't care. It is what it is. If it has got killed piston rings, it's not getting fixed. I don't have time to build another motor. But what's more likely, this intake actually sat in bits in my tyre room for months, and the PCV was all out of it. So maybe the spring's gone in that and bleeding up into the manifold. But when I actually pulled it apart, the intake manifold was full of oil. So, as you can see here, there's a new catch can here. I'm not quite finished. I've got a little bit on the blocking of the PCV and all that kind of stuff just here. Turns out the crankcase breather is either stuck open or got excessive blow-by. Anyway, so I'm running external coolers, but how good is this? 10-cent coin. Oh, I didn't do it. There we go, perfect. And put... as you can see, the seals are just splendid in this. There we go. Breathe back in, and that's blocked. Taking the spring off it, because otherwise it won't actually fit. No, it's not going to fit with the spring on it, because it doesn't drop down as far as it used to. Thanks to my mate Terry, good old Terry Hamilton. Everyone knows Terry for this one. It's not completely sealed, but hopefully you can see the oil's just everywhere. The intake was literally full. So, as I say, it's either this valve or, yeah, it's going to explode. Probably the second one. Alright, and this is the lid of my catch can. So, everyone who knows me knows I'm pretty down for doing things on the cheap and recycling parts. Need a 14mm fitting. This is the breather. So, this is a Bellino oil pump feed, which is only funny because the ones in the rock cover are also Bellino oil pump feeds. This is a different series. Just happened to be what I had laying around. So the hole here is it stepped on the inside, which worked out well because before I covered in shmoo, you could see there was a step. So I used step drill bit. Never been a fan of these. Jury's still out. And to drill, obviously there's not enough room under here because when you turn it over, they are 300 Winchester Magnum shells that were a perfect fit, so it's not, the fittings used to just fit flush. Hopefully that'll help take a lot more of the oil out of the air. Then this will be the breather. Alright, something a bit cool. Completely recycled crappy parts I had laying around. So yeah, we've got the new PC, I've got a new crankcase breathers. So as you can see they're off the top of both rock covers. They are Suzuki Bellino power steering pump return lines. As silly as that seems, I was looking for something that had the right size barb, and these fit kind of nice. A little bit harder to see that one. The tape around the end of the hoses, if anyone's wondering, when you cut this stuff, the easiest way I've found to get a clean cut, wrap it in 100mm tape and cut it with a miniature bandsaw. You don't get, there's no foam, like I can run my finger over the end of that and that's just cut straight on the tube. Yeah, so I've gone to this style. It'll breathe really well. I'm putting a return. I'm going to drill and tap into the top of the Sumpirus down there. And that way, if it has got dead piston rings, who cares? It's not short of power. It's definitely not down on power. It does feel a little bit down on power because of the gearing issue with brand new tyres. With second-hand tyres, it was chalked hard. It was great. It feels like it's about half a gear taller. So in response to that, this car, for those who don't know, has a ball corner diff, hence why it sits out of an R31 with VL diff gears, which is 345, or 345 to 1, if you like that. I've managed to sort out a set of R31 diff gears, which are 3.7 to 1. Should give me a kick up and put it back where it was. Other than that, the car's pretty much ready to go again. So looking forward to round 2. I'll make a bit of a video on that one. Anyway, I'll cut to a bit of footage I got at the end here and catch you next time. Thanks, guys.